Well, it's 10 o'clock at night and I am just leaving the house. Hopefully not back into anything here. 10 o'clock, I'm leaving the house. Heading to Wallula, they call it, but their name of it is something else out there. Picking up some Tyson food stuff, bringing it back to Spokane. For some reason, they wanted a 5 a.m. pickup, so guess what? I left at 10 o'clock. Gonna go there, sleep on site. There's actually a gas station just a block away from there, like a little truck stop wannabe. So I'll be right over there. We'll sleep on site over there, on site-ish, whatever, block away from there. Get loaded up and be on my way back to Spokane, direct delivery. So worked out nice. Load is 170 miles one way, 170 miles the other way. And the all-in pay for it is $450. Nobody's paying more. Lucky to get even that one for a local one. I haven't been out in a while. I don't really need to, but, you know, just to make a video for you guys, just to, you know, get back on the channel with something for you guys. So, in a very, very near future, or maybe that video will come out before this one, I actually want to do a video on a refrigerator. Let me flip the mic this way. Hold on. So, I got sent a refrigerator. That's could be a 12 volt. Hold on, sorry. Let me fix this. Oh, come on. Okay. So, I've got a refrigerator that got sent to me to try, to test, and, you know, to show you guys. And I don't know if that video will come out first. I actually got to get on it, get it done. It's been at my house for almost 2 weeks probably now, or maybe a week and a half it came in. So this thing is a beast. Could work from a cigarette lighter, could work from plugging it in at home or whatever, 120 volt, or it's got a battery that's built into it. It depends on what mode you put it on, but some folks say it lasts up to 24 hours on battery mode. So you can go to the beach with it all day, never worry about packing ice or any of that. It's a refrigerator, or it could be a freezer as well. So you could freeze stuff, could go to minus, I think it goes to -4 if needed to be. And then, or, you know, vice versa the other way around. Could be just a refrigerator. So I'm going to do a review on this thing. I'm going to do an open box, and I'm going to do a review on it. And hopefully it's something maybe you guys could benefit from as well. I think they're offering 15 or 20% discount to use the Eagle Express code when buying any products from them. So something to think about if you guys want to get yourself a nice fridge. I decided to go with that one. They have a ton of them there. Big ones, small ones, chest ones. I mean, half freezer, half fridge, all kinds of stuff. I decided to go with this one because it's really, really convenient for summertime as far as going to the lake. Like, we'd never have to pack ice ever again as a family. So I'll use it in a van when I go places, and then when I go, you know, to the lakes like we always do. We always go, you know, 3-4 times a week. It'd be really nice to use it at the lake. So I'll let you guys know everything about it. We're gonna do an open box, show what's inside, a little bit of how it works. Then I'm gonna do a 1-month review, a 3-month review, and probably a 6-month review. So it'll be great. It'll be by the end of summer. I'll know exactly what it is, what it's all about. So I don't remember the exact name of it now, so I don't want to blurt out something that's not right. But I will show you guys everything about it really soon. Maybe even before. I'm thinking it's going to be before this video comes out. It's gotta come out before that, because I'm under contract to get that video to come out within 40 days after I received it. So we'll show it to you guys. This is morning. They do a check. If it's their vehicles, I don't know if they open the back, but you know, and they always look in the back of my van anyways, so we'll see what they say this morning. Morning. I'm here for a pickup from the tool room, I believe tool room. Yeah. Andre, A-N-D-R-E-Y. Yeah, on the right side there. Thank you.
Have a good drive.
That's it right there. Hydraulic cylinder goes to Spokane, and I think maybe it was even, maybe, just maybe, it was ready yesterday. Maybe, just maybe, it was even ready last night when I got here. Oh, it's dark now. Let's get going. It's gonna be dark still for another almost 2 hours, somewhere around there. It's gonna start lighting out or getting bright out around 7, after 7. So everybody's over there going to work. There's a bunch of people that work in that place, like, you know, stream full of cars coming there. I got in like 11, or not 11, like 12:08 or 12:10, somewhere around there yesterday. Slept at the gas station right there, right near. You know, I call it a block away because they got some super long blocks over there, but block away. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 1:28 when I was trying to fall asleep, and then, you know, I had to be there at 5, so got up a few minutes before 5 and got on site. So slept like 3.5 hours, maybe a little less, who knows, somewhere around there. But that's how we roll. That's what expediting is all about. It's not for the weak, not for the ones who like to sleep. It's for the ones who want to make money, who like driving, who like, you know, bringing somebody happiness, so on and so forth. We'll chit chat when it gets light outside, because I know this is boring for you guys. Just a little guy, but look at what it is.
Tyson?
Yeah.
Right to my bench. Tyson?
Can you sign for it? You could just print it first and last one tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
There you go. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep.
Gotta turn my lights off still. I'm heading back and I'm done. Been feeling a little under the weather again for some reason. I don't know why. I guess wife's sick too, getting sick, and maybe it's, I don't know. My sickness hasn't gone away the first time, and then it's coming back. Like it was almost gone. It was almost gone. My voice has gotten better, coming back and all that good stuff, but now I don't know what it is. Anyways, this one was super easy. 450 gross, like 150, 300 mile run or so. It's not bad. I mean, for what it is now, it's good. I still made money. Yeah, you can take out the fuel, you can take out the insurance for the day, whatever. In the end, you could say, you know, made maybe $380, but 6 hours, $380 in the end or so, after all the deductions or whatnot. Somebody might say, wow, that's nothing. Well, that's local. That's what local is. And right now, local doesn't really pay much. There's a lot of people that want to stay local that don't want to go anywhere. So locals are cheap no matter where you're at, no matter what part of the country. And honestly, a lot of loads are really cheap too, guys. Freight has gotten cheap. Fuel has gotten cheap. And the rates are down. Rates are also down because the trucking industry is down. I'm not saying this to scare anybody or anything like that. I just want to clear it up. That currently in the spot market that we are in, which expediting is in the spot market, which is like a supply and demand type of thing. There's a lot of competition, more competition down south right now versus in the northern parts, because there's a lot of snowbirds down there. If you guys are a snowbird, afraid of the snow, scared of the cold, so on and so forth, you're down in the southern states. Southern states are cheap and very slow right now because, first of all, every broker that's into this, they have their own vehicles as well. So they first, you know, load their own vehicles, then what's left, what they can't handle, what doesn't fit in their vehicle, whatever the case is, then they pawn it off to folks like us, put it on the expediting boards, and we go bidding the freight. So currently, southern states, Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, anything down south of I-40, cheap. And this is almost mid-January, guys, 2023, just so you know the date. As far as, I wanted to talk about something else. I don't know what it is, but I guess people are, not everybody, don't think that everybody is, but some people are untrustworthy anymore, have zero common sense. There's a lot of bad words that come up that somebody could use for this, but there's a lot of people that will throw you under the bus with like zero regret, unprofessional, so on and so forth. I'll give you a couple of examples. There's a few drivers that we dealt with, some newbies, and apparently they think, that since they own their own van and have a little, company in their name as an owner-operator, they could just really do whatever they want. You get them a load, they can say no, and you've been bidding it for a day, maybe 2 days, working for freight for them. All of a sudden you get them a load, and then, they don't tell you anything. They're already working with somebody else, and you got to cancel. And then they say, well, you can't talk to me that way. I say, well, finish my load, do this, and then you can leave, because this is not what we do. You can't cancel freight. It's common sense that you're supposed to tell people what's going on, that, you're either not available anymore, something happened, something changed, an emergency came up or whatever, but it's usually just no emergency, no nothing. Somebody's just, I don't know, decides to go flying somewhere. We had that happen. Guy sitting in Dallas, and then we get him a load, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm not available anymore. It's my son's birthday or whatever it was, and I'm flying out to somewhere, to Georgia or something like that. And we're like, what? How come you didn't say anything? You're supposed to, communication is key in this. You can't talk to me that way. I didn't buy my own van and start my own company to be spoken that way. Common sense. So in the end, bye-bye. Other people, you sign them up, you tell them, hey, we do not work with drivers who want to have multiple dispatchers. And he says, well, I filled out some paperwork, but I'm only working with you, and I'm not going to work with anybody else. I filled out paperwork, but I didn't become available with anybody. I understand the rules, but I'm only working with you. In the end, this is somebody that's in a tough area. We're trying to bid. Tough area, meaning like Washington, D.C. area. We're trying to bid loads. One day we don't get anything. The next day in the afternoon we do get a load, and all of a sudden this person says, no, let's pass on that one. I'm not available. I won't be available until like next week, middle of the week or something like that. And I'm like, wait a minute, why are you not available? You take care of this load and then be unavailable or whatever. The person stops answering calls, doesn't answer calls, says I'll call you later or something like that. I can't talk right now. All this BS. In the end, what happens is this person starts working with somebody else. Meanwhile, we're looking for freight for them. Books a load for, and this is on a Thursday, books a load for Monday, picking up somewhere out of like I don't know. Actually, I don't remember what it was, but this is a Thursday, and he's booked a load for picking up Monday, going to like California or something. On a Thursday, you're gonna wait all the way till Monday to pick it up. What if it cancels, first of all? Doesn't make sense. Second of all, didn't say anything. We're here bidding. We've got, he says, I got bills to pay. You didn't get me anything for a day and a half or whatever it's been. Wait, it's not like we're not working. We've got bills too. We pay for everything. Everything's expensive. We've got dispatchers we need to pay that are working on this for you. Person just throws you under the bus and has zero regret, This is not what you do. Then he says, well, I didn't come to this country I came to this country to be free. And can't talk to me that way. I don't like how you're wording things and so on and so forth. And, he thinks he's the boss. Yeah, you're the boss. And he's like, you know, they think that they got nobody to answer to because they have their own van and they started a little LLC company or whatever, or even a you know, one in their personal name. It doesn't matter. Sole proprietorship, you know, stuff like that. It doesn't matter what you started. You do answer to us. If we're looking for a load for you, you became available. That means you're available until you tell me you're unavailable, or you tell dispatch that you're unavailable. Otherwise, you're considered a green light driver, so we're looking for freight for you day or night. Whenever it comes up, we're gonna get the load, you're gonna go. Unless you tell us I'm not available, something changed, whatever came up, we understand. Nobody's gonna say, oh no. As long as we don't have a load in the pocket, that's okay. But when you tell us you're available, that means you're available. You can't just all of a sudden, we got a load and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go, not available, and so on and so forth. A lot of people, I guess, are mistaking the parts where they'll watch a video of mine where I say, yeah, you do have the freedom, you know, to go traveling, to go somewhere else and blah, blah. Yeah, you do. But while we're looking for a load for you and we get it, you're supposed to pick it up and deliver it. And if you want time off after your delivery, sure, as much as you want, as long as you tell us ahead of time. You say, hey man, after delivery, guys, I want to take a day off. I want to be available the next day, or I want to take the whole week off. I'm going to, you know, chill in Miami or wherever else. I want to enjoy the beach. I want to do something else. I want to enjoy the mountains. I want to go ski and snowboarding, all that stuff. That's all understandable. That's fine and dandy. Just don't do this to us while we're looking for freight for you and while we get the load. Well, while we have gotten it, because when we have it, guess what? We've committed to it. Broker committed to it with their customer. Their customer committed to it with their client. And now all of a sudden it's our fault. All these relationships that take years and years and years to build up are just ruined right in that moment. You've ruined it. There's no excuse for any of this. You know, we're not in the business to cancel freight. It's so hard to get it right now. And these drivers, they just have zero respect for what you do, zero loyalty, zero common sense, so on and so forth. There's, you know, I could go all day making up words for this, but sorry, I had to vent out. And I hope that the people who are watching this are not going to be doing this, because take some notes, I guess. Never do that to your dispatcher, ever, 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 ever. I understand, hey, something came up, you hurry up and say, hey, you don't have anything? Do you have anything for me? No. Okay, something came up, I'm not available today, I'm not available tomorrow, or whatever it is, you know, just tell us. Don't just be sitting there doing your own thing. If you want to go switching companies, fine. Go do whatever you got to do. You know, essentially, yes, you can go do that and go work with somebody else and so on and so forth. But don't just wait for us to get a load, call you, and then you tell us that. That's just unacceptable. Unacceptable. So guys, you know, yeah, I understand you do own your own van, you do own your own business, so to say. But you know, when you tell us you're available, you know, you guys are answering to us at that time, because you answer to us, we answer to the broker, broker answers to the customer. It's all a chain, big chain. God bless you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Take care.